This segment is brought to you by Riceworks, the gourmet brown rice crisp that's made with natural goodness of whole grain brown rice to keep your body healthy and your taste buds happy.
Hi everyone, it's Margaret Wallace-Duffy and we're here at Mildred's Temple Kitchen in Liberty Village in Toronto. This has become one of our favorite places to hang out. Today we are taking a little bit of a twist. One of my favorite appetizers that we usually have at the beginning of our meal is bruschetta. However, we are going to take it down to a different path and we're going to have it at the end of a meal, dessert style, as well as looking at how we could use this as an appetizer at some cocktail parties or just home entertaining with the kids. So of course we have our favorite chef, Donna Dooher from Mildred's Temple with us to share some of your great recipes and advice. Welcome, Donna.
Thank you, Margaret. Welcome back to the kitchen.
I'm loving it.
You seem to be getting quite comfortable in the kitchen.
I certainly am. You're going to have a hard time getting rid of me. You're going to put me to work here soon.
I will for sure. Now, Margaret, you mentioned just a moment ago about bruschetta, and we always think of bruschetta as the start to a meal.
Right.
But this is bruschetta with a sweet spin on it.
Oh.
So I am using the cinnamon riceworks rice crackers, because they've got that nice sweetness to them without being sweet.
Right.
And we've just put on a little bit of mascarpone cheese on top each one of these, and I'm just going to put a couple of different variations on top of the cheese, and voila, how easy is that?
So you can have some fun with this, depending on your palate, depending on your event.
Yeah,
you can decide.
Depending on the season, whatever's available. I'm using some figs, some fresh figs that I've just very quickly glazed them in a little bit of clarified butter in a hot pan, because we want them to keep their shape. Now what I love about using the rice crisps is the fact that they stand up. You know, rice is wonderful. It's magical stuff.
Yes,
Brown rice is wonderful stuff. So what happens is you've got this great base and it really holds up. It doesn't go soggy. And you've always got that great contrast between the texture of the base and whatever it is you're serving on top of it.
Well, and what I love about it, as you can see here, this is how we see them at our house out of a bag, and when you eat them, they've got that great crispness to it. It's really crunchy, it tastes great, and as a mom, one of the things, Donna, that I love about these, just to eat like this, is the fact that on the package, when I'm shopping for snacks for my kids, it's important to me to look for these things. Low in saturated fats, no preservatives, no artificial flavors, no trans fats, all of those important things to make a snack healthy for kids, and my kids love it. But what's neat for me as a mom, this is great for the kids, but we can make it adult style or even kid friendly depending on what you put on top, and it looks amazing and tastes great too.
It's great, and you know, if you have a party, a cocktail party, and you have to lay things out and they're going to sit for a little bit, it makes great sense to go this route.
Right, because they don't go mushy.
They don't go mushy, and they taste great.
Oh, they do taste great.
What about tasting great?
Absolutely.
Now I'm just going to chop up some very, very quickly. You know, I love the knife. I love the food processor, but I also love the knife, and there are times when you're better to use your knife than to put things into the processor. You want all this different texture.
Right.
So I'm quickly passing the knife through there, and then we're going to sprinkle this on top, Margaret, sort of the finish.
Oh, beautiful.
And this is just a super way to entertain, make your guests happy, a nice glass of port, sit by the fireplace. This is a wonderful way to have dessert.
Look at that, and how simple.
That was pretty easy. I don't have anything more to say.
You know what? Well, you don't need to say anything more because it looks dynamite, it's delicious, and all of us want something quick and easy for entertaining. And who knew that my favorite appetizer, bruschetta, could be turned into dessert? This is fantastic. Thanks, Donna, as always.
Thank you.
I think we need to go out into the restaurant and sit and try some of this.
I think we have to do
Don't you
that
think?
as well.
And we will be back. Thanks for having us as always.
My pleasure.
So you know, Riceworks, they come in all these different wonderful flavors. Even I'm finding out more and trying new flavors like this brown cinnamon that's in this recipe. But you know what? Our Riceworks is taking it one step further. They're a company that really wants to recognize the good in our communities. So you can log on to riceworks.ca for these recipes and also to find out where you can get these in your community. And speaking of communities, you know, we really want to highlight communities and what they're doing that's good. So if you've got a fundraiser in your area or a charity event that you're hosting, we want to know about it. Enter to win on showusyourgoodness.com. And then, of course, we will also be able to vote for the best inspiring story or charity or event. It doesn't matter how big or small. Riceworks wants to get behind some really good stories in our community, so make sure you go to showusyourgoodness.com, and of course you can also get these recipes at Gluten-Free Snacks for Me. Now, if you have any health and wellness questions, don't hesitate to contact me directly at margaret@reallife on cts.com.